Hey, it's Prerak and today we are installing this MIB2 Composition media in my 2016 Polo GT. So as this radio comes out of a Jetta, we require a couple of adapters in order to install it in our Polo. Like this. This is an MQB to PQ wiring adapter. We require a separate USB port and a cable harness for it. We require a separate mic as well, as this does not have an inbuilt mic. This is the mic and this is the wiring for it. And we require an antenna adapter, which is a 2-to-1 antenna adapter. So let's go ahead and install it in our car. So on the face of it, the key differences between an MIB2 and an RCD 340 is that the MIB2 Composition media or the Discover media have 4 buttons on each side, while the RCD 330 or 340 have 3 buttons on one side and 2 buttons on the other side for the RCD 340. So these are the difference on the face of it, but hardware wise and software wise there are a lot of differences. So let's go over them as we install it. So to begin with, we need to remove this frame. There are 2 slots at the bottom. You can use a car key to just remove this panel. If it's your first time removing this panel, it's gonna be a little tight, so be careful with it. But because I have removed it so many times, it's very easy in my case. And just like that, we have the frame out. Now there are 4 T20 Torx screws. Once removed, we can remove the radio. Now in order to remove the coupler, you just need to pinch at the bottom of it and pull this pull tab and it will just come out. Same for the antenna. There is a tiny white tab. Pull it out, push it in and it will just come out. So you can look at the difference between both. This is much more girthier than this, and half of the reason is that this has a CD drive while this does not, and this is supposed to have an inbuilt amplifier which will contribute to a better sound quality as well. Now let's begin the wiring. We will first install this MQB to PQ adapter. The difference is that the PQ radio takes power from somewhere else, but the MQB one takes it from these top 2 prongs, so we need this adapter. So the same way we removed it, we'll just install it, pull back this pull tab, and this coupler will go to our new radio and the mic. This blue block will get pushed into one of these slots, and it will only go into one slot. It cannot go into the other one. As you can see, it doesn't fit. It will only go into the correct slot. So I've shown the removal of Glovebox on my channel many times. There are 5 screws inside here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are at the back, and there are 2 at the very bottom, and there's just one hidden clip behind this panel right here. This empty slot is where we can install this USB slot of ours. Now this isn't perfect right here. The reason to install it in here is because I'll be installing wired to wireless adapter for CarPlay. So that adapter is better hidden inside the glove box than anywhere else in the car. So as this entire loom doesn't have any tape on it, I'm going to apply some felt tape so it looks more like a harness and less like a wiring mess. बड़ी अलग चाय पीते हैं ये लोग. Now that this looks more like a harness, we can route it behind the radio. The green block and the yellow coupler go behind the radio, and this black block and this green coupler goes to the glove box. This green block is for the USB. We'll just slot this in just like that. Now this coupler will go into the radio when we install it. All that's left now is to route this wiring for the mic all the way till here from the driver side A pillar, and we'll get it over here. In the cabin light, there are 2 grills, one of which will receive this mic. Now I have the wiring till here. I just need to route it till this point. So I have removed the cabin light. I have installed anti-theft alarm system, which includes this inclination sensor and DWA sensors. So both of my grills were actually occupied with these, but I'll remove one of them and just put both of them in the single slot so that I can use the mic. In the future, I'll get a GTI headliner, so these will get a dedicated slot instead of just these grills. So if you are installing an MIB2 Composition media, Discover media, you would require either a 3-button cabin light, which is in the Laura, Fabia, or you would require a Passat cabin light. So this mic gets slotted right in one of these grills. The mic is right in its slot with all the locks attached, and this is how the grill looks like now.
As you can see, the USB and aux ports are fit now. It's a snug fit, it's not locked in. I just had to make the cut a little bit bigger. There's already a rectangular opening here. I made it a little bit bigger. This is a snug fit now, it's not going anywhere. I'll just install a adapter which makes your CarPlay wireless. That's all I'll do. I'll just plug that in and forget about this. This will be shut always. So let's install it. So now as you can see, the composition media has been installed entirely. It has been correctly wired, correctly installed and everything. It has the same 6.5-inch display, but the reason it looks bigger is because as you can see, the icons get smaller when your hands are away, and as you bring your hands closer, the icons get bigger so that you can select better. So earlier on you had to click the next track button or the button on your steering wheel to change the track. Now you can just swipe in the middle and it will change the track for you. So now we have these two new menus, which is phone. We can just call directly from here if we wish to. And there is this audio, which tells you if you are on BT audio, if you are on CD, aux, whatever, and which track exactly is playing. And it will even tell you the volume, this window. As you can see, it tells you the volume. This gets a new menu. As you can see, it has this menu from which you can select where you want to go, like media, and it has App Connect right here. And if you have an SD card which has pictures, you can also view pictures in it. So if you wish to see some pictures on your road trip, you can do that. You can just jump to radio just like that and all that good stuff. This radio also has voice commands. As you can see, there's a dedicated button right here for voice.
Media. Next command.
Source. So another unique thing is the animation that it plays. As soon as I go into setup, look at this animation that it plays. And another thing is, when I put it into reverse, it will display the OPS. I need to change the icon, but it's okay. As soon as I put it back in park, it will fade out instead of just closing down. As you can see, it fades in and fades out. As you can see, when the OPS auto detects, it won't take up the entire screen, but you can see only half of it will just occupy half of the screen, as opposed to earlier it used to come up on the entire screen. And also the sound quality has increased by a lot. The bass is a lot more punchier now. You can hear the treble separately because I have these tweeters installed. But with the RCD 340 it was always lacking, and now it's so much better because this has an inbuilt amp. It also has the provision, it also has the provision for accepting an amplifier, because there are OEM amplifiers, and if you wish to install it, this can now accept it. So it just unlocks a lot more things that you can do with the car. So it's a great upgrade. So that's all I wanted to share on the topic of adding a composition media to my Polo GT. If you want one for yourself, you can message me on Instagram at thatredsells. That's my Instagram shop, and I will provide the entire kit to you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.